Hey folks, happy Wednesday to you. We continue our pastor's devotional. It is Wednesday, March 24th, and we are marching towards Holy Week and getting closer to the final week of Jesus' life. This Sunday, Palm Sunday, we look forward to joining together virtually in worship. Then there's events Monday, Thursday, virtual service on Friday, Easter events Saturday, Easter Sunday, online worship 9 and 11, communion services 6:30, noon, 1 and 2, out on the quad, mass socially distanced. Hopefully you will join us for any or all of those activities coming up. But first, we continue our Lenten discipline. Today, help me not to deny my faith by taking the easy way out. Help me not to deny my faith by taking the easy way out. And certainly, our world provides us all kinds of off-ramps in life to take easier ways out and not work as hard, or less integrity, or less honesty, or whatever it is. But we don't want to be those kinds of people who take the easy way out. This immediately draws my mind to a scripture in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 14. So go there, Gospel of Mark, chapter 14. When Peter denies Jesus, he took the easy way out. And we see it. This is a story that is in all four of the Gospels, Peter's denial of Jesus. It's in some of the Gospels, it's split up in 2-3 different sections. In the Gospel of Mark, it's all in the same place. And so I choose to read from the Gospel of Mark. So Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, verse 66. While Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she stared at him and said, "You also were with Jesus, the man from Nazareth." But he denied it, saying, "I do not know or understand what you are talking about." And he went out into the forecourt. Then the cock crowed. And the servant girl, on seeing him, began again to say to the bystanders, "This man is one of them." But again he denied it. Then after a little while, the bystanders again said to Peter, "Certainly you are one of them, for you are a Galilean." But he began to curse, and he swore an oath, "I do not know this man you are talking about." At that moment, the cock crowed for the second time. Then Peter remembered that Jesus had said to him, "Before the cock crows twice, you will deny me 3 times." And he broke down and wept. Here, Peter took the easy way out, and we may understand, as we read the story 2,000 years later, we are sort of conditioned to say, "Oh, I wouldn't have denied Jesus. I wouldn't have done what Peter did." And Peter was sort of, awful in those last moments, and I would have stuck by Jesus to the end. But remember that he has watched Jesus be arrested, on trial, be handed over. He knows that he's about to watch Jesus he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen, but he knows it's not good. Of course, over the next days, he will see Jesus flogged and tortured and mocked and ultimately crucified and killed. And Peter is afraid. He's afraid that maybe they would grab him up in the same way they grabbed Jesus if he was recognized and admitted to being part of this same group, part of Jesus' disciples. And so he denies him. Now, there's probably going to be very few of us, if any, who are watching this that are ever questioned and are faced a situation where it is life or death. If we say we are followers of Jesus, that we will face death. There are some places in the world where there is still that kind of persecution of Christians, but it's very far and very few in between. More likely, we're going to be in a situation where someone says, "Oh, come on, let's lie about this, let's cheat about this, let's take this that doesn't belong to us, let's take this shortcut here at work and sort of climb the ladder by stepping on other people. Let's violate Jesus' principles of faithfulness and gentleness and self-control and all of those fruits of the Spirit, peace, love, joy, patience. Let's violate those things in order to get ahead. And it's going to be in those moments that we're going to be the Peter in the story and say, either I don't know who Jesus is and I don't know those principles, or to say, no, because I know Jesus, there's certain principles that guide my life and I'm not willing to violate them, no matter what it would win me in the short term. I will lose in the end because of it. And so in those cases, we are asking, help me not to deny my faith by taking the easy way out. And this is part of what the Lenten discipline is, that we would get rid of things of our life so we can take in more of the things of Christ, of God, and we would be filled with that goodness and therefore not as easily tempted to go that other way that Peter chose. So I don't know if it's today or this week, sometime this year, I guarantee you, all of us are going to be faced with a situation in which we can say, well, let me put my faith on the back burner for a moment and do this other thing. Or will we say, no, my faith is always at the forefront and I can't go that direction because the principles of Christ that I live by. May you have strength in those moments. God bless. Have a great day.